Hey everybody, it is Dawn here for 2 minutes to transformation. It's now with the time change, the sunset is later. I'm in the deep south, so have the advantage of being able to sit outside in the morning for sunrise and in the evening for sunset. And it's really been a blessing. I'm in a place that I didn't plan to be, and a lot has been going on behind the scenes in my life for the last year. It seems to be accelerating. Hopefully it'll come to a screeching halt at some point. But my point is that the sitting outside and just being in nature when the sun rises and the sun sets has really brought just a beautiful point of connection. And I love, to begin my day that way and then to close down at least my work day in that way by sitting outside and soaking up the rays of the beautiful sun that warms our world. And I also wanted to mention that if you are in a colder climate or in a place where you cannot be outside, or maybe the sun doesn't shine. I lived in Ireland for 3 years, and the sun did shine there, but often not necessarily with a great sunrise or sunset, and particularly during the colder months there. And so there may be another practice that you can adopt to kind of open up the energy for your day in terms of, your work or your focus, the main portion of your day. The other thing that I do with rhythms, and I think this started when I first started my business many, many years ago, decades ago, actually, but I've extended it a bit. So I sort of would break into like a morning, my personal time, then the work day, which at that point was still 9 to 5 every day, and then kind of a transition time into the evening. And now what I do, I love this, is because it's really easy to remember. I do 5 to 8 a.m., not every single day. I'm not locked into this, but generally speaking, I do 5 to 8 a.m. or somewhere in there is my slow morning time, just to, get up, be with my personal spiritual practices. Then I do 8 to 5 is work or project or other days where I'm doing a main focus for the day. It may be my creative practice, it may be client work, it may be a project I'm working on, or it may be, a trip that I'm, or, family or friend time. And then 5 to 8 is my transition into the evening, and then 8 to whatever time I go to sleep. Need to be better about that part. But anyway, those rhythms really help me. So I wanted to mention the sunrise, sunset in particular, and really encourage you to get out and connect the energy of the sun. And if that's not possible, then adopt another morning and evening sort of ritual or transition time. It's just really, really helpful. It helps to center and balance and regulate the emotional system. And in particular, if you can do something with nature, that's really great. All right, see you next time. Bye.